My roommate will jump out of bed and run to the shower when he hears my alarm in the morning. My roommate Jake and I have been friends since 8th grade. We decided to get an apartment together after college, and for the most part, everything was going great. Except for one thing, the showers. Jake takes the longest showers I've ever seen in my life. Like, we're talking 45 minutes minimum, sometimes over an hour. And our apartment has this tiny water heater that can barely handle a 15-minute shower. At first, I didn't think much of it. We had different schedules, so it wasn't a big deal. But then my job changed my hours, and suddenly I needed to be up at 7 a.m. every morning. That's when I started noticing something weird. My alarm would go off at 6:30, and I swear within like 10 seconds, I'd hear Jake's door slam open and his feet running down the hallway. Then the bathroom door would lock and the shower would turn on. The first time it happened, I figured it was just a coincidence. Maybe he had to be up early too. But then it kept happening every single day. I'd wake up to my alarm and literally hear him sprint to the bathroom like his life depended on it. Then I'd be stuck waiting for over 40 minutes while he used up every drop of hot water in the tank. By the time he was done, I'd have maybe 5 minutes of lukewarm water before it turned ice cold. I started showing up to work with shampoo still in my hair because I had to rinse it out with freezing water. One morning I asked him about it. "Hey man, have you been getting up earlier lately?" He just shrugged. "Yeah, I like morning showers now. They wake me up." Cool. Do you think you could maybe keep them under like 20 minutes? The hot water runs out." He laughed and said, "Sure," but nothing changed. I tried everything. I'd snooze my alarm and try to rush to the bathroom first, but somehow he always beat me. It was like he had super hearing or something. I even tried setting my alarm earlier, like 6 a.m., but the same thing would happen. My alarm would go off and boom, Jake would be in the shower before I could even open my eyes. That's when I realized what was actually happening. He wasn't just coincidentally waking up at the same time as me. He was literally listening for my alarm and using it as his wake-up call. This dude was stealing my alarm to steal my hot water. I tested it one morning. I woke up at 5:45 on my own, no alarm. I laid in bed super quiet and waited. 6:30 came and went. Jake didn't move. His room was completely silent. Then at 7 a.m. I played my alarm sound from my phone. Within seconds, I heard his door fly open and his feet pounding toward the bathroom. I couldn't believe it. He was actually doing this on purpose. So I came up with a plan. I set 2 alarms on my phone. The first one at 5 a.m., the second one at 6:30 like normal, but I put it on silent. That first morning, my 5 a.m. alarm went off, and sure enough, I heard Jake jump out of bed and sprint to the shower. I just rolled over and went back to sleep with the biggest smile on my face. An hour later, my silent alarm buzzed at 6:30. I got up and checked the bathroom. Jake was already back in his room, probably confused why I hadn't gotten up yet. The hot water was ice cold, just like always, but I just made myself some coffee and waited. By 7 a.m., the water heater had recovered, and I took the longest, hottest shower of my life. I kept this up for 2 whole weeks. Every single morning, Jake would hear my 5 a.m. alarm and rush to use up all the hot water. Then by the time I actually got up at 6:30, the tank would have enough time to heat back up. He started looking exhausted at breakfast. Turns out waking up at 5 a.m. every day when you don't have to really sucks. Finally, one morning, he came out of his room looking like a zombie and said, "Dude, why are you getting up so early now? It's killing me." I just smiled and said, "Oh, I like morning showers. They wake me up." He hasn't beaten me to the bathroom since.